Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emmett, and today I'm going to be doing some landscape photography in the snow. Now, the photography that I'm about to do today is a little bit spontaneous because I was not really prepared for there to be a snowstorm today. I wasn't expecting it, but it did snow overnight, and so I thought, well, you know, I'm off of work today, so I'm gonna go out and take some pictures. I also don't have tons of time for this photo shoot. I have about an hour to get all of my gear, get out of the car here, take my photos, and then get back on the road again because I have some stuff that I need to do this afternoon that was already planned. I don't want to cancel those things, and it took me a little while to get here because the roads are really snowy. They've barely been cleared at all yet. Now, there's not actually that much snow on the ground, probably about a couple of inches, but you know, the roads here just aren't really that clear yet. But there is a nice little covering of snow. It's almost covering the grass. I'm gonna go over to the beach over here, and so I'm sure the snow will be totally covering up the sand there. Try to get a few pictures along the water. So I'm gonna grab my camera gear as well as a warmer coat and everything, get bundled up, and then I will head out, try to take some pictures, and we'll see what happens. Gotta walk a little bit to get over here, but it shouldn't be too bad. It's kind of cold. Oh, it's windy over here. Apologies for any wind that you hear in the audio on this. It's pretty windy. I have to stop and do up my hood. Okay, got the hood done up. It was very hard because I could not feel the snaps in the cold. Not really sure how long it's taken me to get everything together for this, but I don't think I have very much time. I had to park farther away because the parking lot that I would normally park in to go to this beach is closed for the winter. So I parked on another lot that I'm not sure is supposed to be open, but it doesn't have a gate, so they can't close it. But it's not plowed at all. I don't really care though. This is the parking lot I would have wanted to park in. It's like a wind tunnel. Whew. And it's amazing how much harder it is to hike someplace in the snow. You get all this clothes on and throw a bag on that normally wouldn't be that heavy, and suddenly you can't move and you can't breathe. that tree there, I took kind of an interesting picture of with my phone last year, which I kind of liked. So maybe I'll show that to you guys as well. I'm out by the lake right now, and it's pretty unique looking. The ice is frozen over along the water is frozen over along the edge, and so there's kind of this interesting ice pack here, sort of wavy and jagged edges as chunks of ice have washed up and that sort of thing. So that's pretty cool looking. So I might try to take a picture here, and then I really do have to go because I've got about 15 minutes until I was planning on leaving here, and I think it took me about 30 minutes to walk to where I'm at. So clearly, I'm gonna have to really hurry, or I'm not gonna get out on time. But I knew going into this today that it was gonna have to be a really quick photo shoot. I just wanted to try to make the most of the snow, obviously, because I don't really know when we might get snow again. Also today, using the 24 to 200 millimeter lens. Don't want to have to change lenses at all really in this weather. And then I'm using a lens hood on here to try to protect the end of the lens a little bit from the spitting sort of rain, snow that's getting everything wet and freezing on it, because I don't want to have to clean the lens off too much. Alright, well, I think that I have pretty much actually used up all of the time that I really have for today here at this location. Let me just put my glove back on. Actually, my hand is really cold. So hopefully I'll get an opportunity here another time in the snow to explore more. But today I'm really just out of time. But I really liked the way that this ice looked along this beach here and wanted to take some pictures of that. I'm not really sure from a photography composition perspective if these pictures are actually that good or not. But just from an interesting perspective, I think they're pretty cool. That's not something that I see in this area very often. I'm sure it's more common in other places. But you know, it's an interesting phenomenon when there's all this ice washed up along the shore, and so I just thought that was pretty neat to see and neat to photograph. And so I'm happy with those photos. You know, not every photo is about winning some photography contest or amazing everybody on the internet or something like that. Sometimes it's just about going out, having a good time, shooting some photos, and coming back with something that you personally like and find interesting. And that's what I have today. I had a good time, and I got some photos that I think are kind of cool of a phenomena that I think is kind of cool. And so, you know, I'm happy with it. And so with that, I'm just gonna head out. Hopefully I'll have time sometime soon in the snow when I have more time available to do another photo shoot. But today I just wanted to be quick because that was the time that I had, and sometimes it's fun when you've got a few minutes just to try to run out and see what you can do with them. So with that, I'm gonna pack up and head out. This lens is icing over again. Alright guys, well that is everything for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you did, don't forget to hit the like button on your way out and to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss more things that I'm really excited to share with you guys in the future. As always guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.